When faced with the primal instincts of aggressive animals, parental love knows no boundaries. In the face of danger, these brave parents emerge as true heroes, fearlessly protecting their children from the jaws of predatory beasts. Prepare to be amazed as we look at some incredible stories of parental love and the lengths that they've gone to. Join us as we have a look at 15 parents who save their children from aggressive animals. Number 1. Ariel Eliyahu. On a sunny day in August of 2022, Ariel found himself face-to-face with a terrifying sight: a coyote attacking his precious 2-year-old daughter right outside of their Woodland Hills home in Los Angeles. We see Ariel's parental instincts kick into high gear thanks to the Ring doorbell that had been installed. As he packed their black SUV, an unsuspecting coyote stealthily approaches the toddler. Suddenly, the little girl was knocked off of her feet, her legs at the mercy of the aggressive animal. But his fatherly reflexes would take over as he rushed to his daughter's aid, scooping her up and confronting the crazed coyote head-on. He had heard her screaming and crying and saw that the coyote was there. In a desperate attempt to scare off the predator, he then grabbed a nearby plastic water bottle and hurled it toward the beast. Meanwhile, the child's mother had rushed to the daughter's side, scared by all of the commotion. The brave parents discovered scratches and bloodstains on their daughter's pants, prompting them to seek medical attention. Worried about the potential for diseases, the little girl then received a necessary shot, and her parents now hope for her full recovery. Living in the neighborhood for 3 years, they had often seen the coyotes and other wildlife. However, they had never encountered such aggression before. Typically, these animals would shy away from humans, and thankfully, her injuries would be non-threatening, but the incident understandably left the little girl with a deep fear of stepping outside. Number 2. Saving a daughter from a raccoon. Raccoons are known for their mischievous antics and distinctive mask-like markings, and they can sometimes turn into aggressors, inflicting painful bites and scratches. In a heart-stopping video, a little girl is attacked by one of these furry bandits. A terrified child screams in distress as the raccoon sinks its teeth into her leg, but help is only moments away. Logan Kelsey, the girl's brave mother, hears her daughter's cries and rushes to the scene, and without hesitation she grabs the raccoon by its neck, swiftly protecting her precious child from further harm. The tenacious animal tries to fight back, but Logan's determination prevails. Uncertain about what to do next, she then instinctively tosses the raccoon into the air, allowing it to scurry away to safety. The incident, which took place in February of 2022, serves as a reminder of a parent's fierce protective instincts. Logan's swift action and unwavering courage exemplify the lengths that parents will go to safeguard their children. The power of a mother's love and instinct to shield her child is awe-inspiring, to say the least. Raccoons may be known as the criminals of the animal kingdom, but in the face of adversity, parents can be the true heroes. Number 3. Cenobeats saves his daughter from an angry dog. They say that artistic talent comes hand in hand with protective instincts, and music producer Cenobeats proves this to be true. In a heart-pounding moment, he finds himself in a position to shield his daughter from the unexpected attack of a massive dog. As Cenobeats unloads items from his car, his daughter happily plays with her scooter nearby, when suddenly, the imposing dog lunges out of nowhere right towards the little girl, threatening her safety. In swift reaction, he positions himself between his daughter and the charging dog, becoming her fearless guardian. Despite the dog's repeated attempts to get to the girl, she stays safely behind her father, finding solace in his protective embrace. Number 4. Mother saves her daughters from snakes. In every mother's worst nightmare, a snake lurking near her children can send chills down her spine. But what happens when not one but 2 snakes pose a danger to the little ones? This video from Queensland, Australia captures a mother's lightning-fast reaction as she ensures the safety of her daughters from these slithering threats. As the woman and her daughters were busy hanging clothing outside, one of the girls innocently approaches the wall of their home, only to spot a snake. Panic ensues, and the mother instinctively springs into action, ready to shield her precious children from harm. The presence of the human startled an eastern brown snake, known as one of the world's most venomous species, causing it to slither dangerously close to the young girls. With a mother's unwavering bravery, one of the girls manages to stay relatively safe near the door, while the other found herself perilously close to the snake, jumping in fear. Acting swiftly, the mother seized her daughter's clothing and pulled her out of harm's way, and seeing the snake indifferent to her presence, the other daughter bravely runs towards her mother and sister, seeking refuge from the impending danger. Later, it would be revealed that these snakes were highly venomous, adding to the gravity of the situation. The girl's father then made the difficult choice to eliminate the reptile in order to ensure the family's safety. Number 5. Father protects son from a bull. Rodeos can be a thrilling spectacle that stir a range of emotions, captivating audiences all across the United States. And for young cowboys pursuing their dreams in the sport, their parents' support and watchful eyes are ever present. In this next video, we witness the remarkable bond between a father and son as a dangerous situation unfolds at a rodeo. The clip captures a brave young cowboy attempting to conquer a bucking bull, but his efforts end in a fall. The powerful bull throws him to the ground, and within moments he renders him unconscious. In an instant, his father, the quick-thinking man, springs into action, and with unwavering determination, he enters the ring and shields his son's motionless body with his own, forming an impenetrable barrier. The charging bull, head down, tries to gore them, but the father stands firm, protecting his son without flinching. Though the fall had left the son with a concussion and some bruising, his father reassured everyone that he had sustained no serious injuries. His unwavering strength and commitment to his son's safety are evident, painting a picture of a father who would remain resolute despite adversity. Despite the scare, both the father and the son remain undeterred from the thrill of bull riding. The son was determined to bounce back, planning to return to the rodeo as soon as possible after the incident, with his father wholeheartedly supporting his decision. Number 6. Monkey holds on to girl's leg. As a little girl joyfully plays with her cousins, an escaped monkey from a nearby zoo suddenly appears and launches a vicious attack upon her. Startled by the incident, her cousins flee, leaving the girl vulnerable to the primate's aggression. Knocking her down, the monkey then inflicts some harm upon her. Hearing her daughter's terrified screams, the mother instantly springs into action, rushing to her defense, and with a mother's fierce determination, she separates the monkey from the girl. However, the relentless monkey continues its assault, targeting the girl's legs, even as the mother lifts her in her arms. Despite the mother's efforts, the monkey then persists in its aggression, refusing to back down. The girl's father, alerted by the commotion, joins the rescue mission, attempting to scare the animal away. Yet the persistent monkey remains undeterred. Eventually, the monkey retreats, leaving serious injuries requiring the girl's hospitalization and several days of intensive care. Number 7. Speeding Goat. While New Zealand is known for its iconic rugby team and the captivating haka dance, it's also a country that boasts more sheep, goats, and rams than it does people. In this remarkable video, we witness a mother's reflexes worthy of a superhero as she swoops in to protect her child from a potential ramming by a speeding goat. As the child excitedly plays, attempting to catch a rooster in the distance, an unexpected danger hurtles towards them, a goat charging at full speed. Just as the goat is about to collide with the child, the mother leaps into action, snatching her son from harm's way in the nick of time. Her lightning-fast response ensures her child's safety. Caught in a complete surprise, the mother realizes the gravity of the situation. In hindsight, she acknowledges that if the goat had made contact, the consequences could have been much more disastrous, even potentially fatal. This heart-stopping incident is a stark reminder to always exercise caution, as dangers may be lurking in unexpected places. Even after her video had gone viral, the mother humbly expressed her gratitude for being able to review the footage and realize the gravity of the situation. Her quick thinking and protective instincts had saved her child from what could have been a life-altering accident. Number 8. Woman saves son from a cobra. In a world where humans and animals coexist, it's crucial to maintain harmony and respect for all creatures. However, it's also essential to stay vigilant, especially in areas where certain predators once roamed or continue to reside. Snakes, whether they be venomous or not, are amongst those creatures that could easily find their way into our homes, Precautionary measures are vital when we know that snakes, which include cobras, may be lurking nearby. With its diverse wildlife, India is home to many animals that can pose a genuine threat to humans, which includes tigers, leopards, and cobras. And with their striking presence, cobras will often evoke terror and pose a significant risk to lives. This awe-inspiring video shows a mother's extraordinary act of saving her son's life during a dangerously close encounter with one of these snakes. As the mother and son step outside, a massive cobra is spotted slithering along the steps. In a heart-stopping moment, the young boy begins descending the stairs, unknowingly approaching the snake. With lightning-fast reflexes, the mother recognizes the imminent danger and swiftly grabs her son, preventing him from coming any closer to the potentially fatal encounter. This brave effort by the mother emphasizes the critical need to be aware of our surroundings. So our candid advice to you: be careful of corners and holes, as snakes may seek safety there. The mother's fast thinking and protective instincts saved her son from a possibly life-threatening situation. Number 9. Samuel versus his dogs. Pit bulls are often surrounded with a negative reputation and have faced their fair share of troubles. However, for Samuel, a renowned pit bull breeder in Brazil, these dogs are better than they are made out to be. According to him, pit bulls can be well-behaved companions with proper respect and training. Education becomes the key to dispelling the misconceptions and ensuring that these dogs are not dangerous. In a captivating display, Samuel enters one of the dog's enclosures, housing more than a dozen pit bulls, with his newborn son cradled in his arms. And as he squats down, one of the dogs curiously approaches to observe the baby. However, when that dog gets too close, Samuel acts swiftly, gripping it by the neck and moving it away. In his view, this action reinforces his alpha position in the group, establishing his authority and maintaining control. Samuel's expertise in training these dogs is unquestionable, with a lifelong experience in breeding them since the age of 14. It would be irresponsible for me not to warn you that you shouldn't try this at home, especially when you don't have Samuel's experience and expertise, or your dogs are not that well trained. Number 10. Woman protects her son from 2 dogs. When it comes to our children, as parents, we worry about every little thing, aware that even our most trusted companions can pose potential harm. In an alarming video captured by a home security camera in California, 2 seemingly playful dogs quickly escalate into a dangerous situation. Initially, the dogs appear to be playing with a young boy, causing the mother to dismiss any immediate concerns. After all, dogs and children often engage in energetic interaction. However, as the dogs persistently bother the child, the mother senses that something is amiss and swiftly intervenes, lifting her son into her arms. Unfortunately, this action only aggravates the dogs, who relentlessly pursue the mother, cornering her between the front door and themselves. Desperate to shield her child from any harm, the mother becomes a barrier, constantly placing her body between the dogs and her son. In a painful ordeal that lasts over 6 minutes, these dogs relentlessly try to reach the child, biting the mother in their determination. Dragged across the front of the house, the woman endures excruciating pain while valiantly protecting her boy. Throughout this nightmare, the mother's cries for help finally reach the ears of compassionate neighbors who rush to her aid. With their intervention, the mother and child are saved from further harm. However, the courageous woman sustains significant injuries while her child endures bites on his face and other parts of his body. Only through the mother's unwavering bravery and protective instincts is a potentially catastrophic situation averted. Number 11. Mother punches mountain lion to save her child. There's a default instinct within every parent that drives them to protect their children at all costs. In an extraordinary display of courage and love, a mom in Carlsbad, California proved that she was a real-life superhero when she punched a mountain lion in the face to save her baby. The mother was inside her home on an ordinary day while her 5-year-old son was playing in the yard. Chaos would erupt when she rushed outside to discover a 65-pound mountain lion dragging her child away. Without a moment of hesitation, she then leapt into action. With sheer determination, the mother unleashed a barrage of punches and strikes, using her bare hands to defend her precious child from the ferocious predator. Her bravery and swift actions had forced the mountain lion to release its grip on her son. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife spokesman Captain Patrick Foy would commend the mother's heroic efforts, emphasizing that her courageous intervention undoubtedly had saved her son's life. The traumatic ordeal unfolded in the blink of an eye, triggered by that deep-rooted parental urge to shield her child from harm. Authorities swiftly responded to the incident, dispatching a wildlife officer to the scene. Encountering an aggressive mountain lion lurking in the bushes, hissing and poised to strike, they decided to euthanize the animal. Subsequent DNA testing would confirm that this mountain lion had been responsible for the attack on the boy. While some residents had expressed concern about the lion's fate, the captain explained the necessity of the action. He emphasized that the mountain lion had posed a genuine threat, driven by its predatory nature to kill and consume its prey. It was a harrowing reminder that sometimes humans can become targets in the animal kingdom. In the aftermath, authorities discovered another mountain lion in the vicinity, uninvolved in the attack, and with caution and compassion, they tranquilized and released it back into the wild, ensuring the safety of humans and wildlife alike. Number 12. Woman bites off pit bull's ear. When protecting their children, mothers are capable of extraordinary actions of bravery. In a gripping tale that rivals any action movie, Chelsea Camp, a mother from Texas, would fearlessly save her 2-year-old daughter from a vicious pit bull attack by biting off the dog's ear. This heart-stopping moment left everyone in awe of a mother's unwavering determination. This would occur when she was dog-sitting her friend's typically friendly pit bull. Initially curious, the dog suddenly turned aggressive after sensing the presence of the family pet's smell on her daughter. The dog lunged at the daughter without hesitation, unleashing a terrifying attack. Refusing to let fear overcome her, the mother then springs into action. With incredible resolve, she sank her teeth into the dog's ear, delivering a painful punch to its mouth. Amidst all the chaotic struggle, she even managed to call 911. Responding swiftly, an officer then arrived on the scene and discharged a shot at the wounded pit bull, ultimately saving the daughter from further harm. Although the dog had survived the encounter, it was humanely euthanized afterwards. A month after the incident, both Camp and her daughter were on the path to recovery. She showed remarkable resilience and has returned to work, regaining the full use of both of her arms. Regardless of the incident and what had taken place with her daughter, Camp's unwavering love for dogs remains unshaken, and she has vowed not to let it turn her off from owning a dog. Number 13. Man saves boy from pit bull. In a heart-stopping incident in Rio de Janeiro, a man's heroic actions saved a young child from a ferocious dog attack. The man is being held as a true hero, risked his own life to intervene and protect the helpless boy from the jaws of the vicious animal. Captured on closed-circuit television footage, the terrifying ordeal shows a pit bull viciously mauling the 4-year-old, biting his arms and legs while dragging him by his head. Without hesitation, the man quickly assesses the situation, devising a life-saving plan. In a daring move, he throws the child onto a nearby roof of a car, keeping him out of the dog's reach. And with adrenaline surging through his veins, he fearlessly confronts the aggressive animal, bravely fighting to free the child from its jaws. Despite his efforts, the tenacious pit bull continues pursuing them, now targeting the man's legs in a relentless attack. The man and the young boy sustained injuries in the struggle, requiring stitches. However, their wounds pale in comparison to the potential harm they could have suffered had it not been for the man's swift and selfless actions. When asked about his heroic act, he humbly downplayed the situation, explaining that he was motivated by the image of his own 2-year-old daughter, imagining her in the same vulnerable position. He was simply acting on instinct, driven by the urge to protect a defenseless child from harm. Number 14. Father takes on a pack of monkeys. Sometimes you just want to relax and enjoy some peace and quiet, but even in those moments, the job of protecting your children never ends. This Australian father's quick thinking and bravery saved his young son from a pack of aggressive monkeys on a Thailand beach. The family were enjoying an outing with their 2 young sons on Monkey Beach in Koh Phi Phi Don Island. One became increasingly curious as they had observed the monkeys peering into their bag. Sensing a potential threat, the 38-year-old father rushed toward the prying monkey to protect their belongings. However, things would escalate when that monkey lunged toward their 1-year-old son. Reacting swiftly, the father scoops up his screaming child into his arms as more agitated monkeys close in. Determined to retrieve the bag that contains important items like passports, wallets, and phones, he braved a swarm of 5 monkeys, and amidst the chaos, he suffered a bleeding cut on his hand from one of the monkey's teeth, putting him at risk of contracting rabies. With their safety and belongings secured, the family then went to a nearby clinic for medical attention, where they discovered that monkey bites were a common occurrence, with the staff treating 1 to 2 cases per day. As the man explained in the video, recovery involved multiple injections and treatments to ensure his well-being. Number 15. Mother fights off mountain lion to save her son. Now, you may have heard about or read the biblical story of Samson and how he tore apart a lion that roared at him with only his bare hands. This next story might give you a 21st century perspective on that. In this extraordinary show of courage and maternal instinct, a mother in Colorado fought off a mountain lion to save her 5-year-old son from a terrifying attack. This incident took place when the child had been playing outside with his brother, and screams filled the air, alerting the mother to the danger. Rushing outside, she then discovered her son pinned beneath a mountain lion. Without hesitation, the fearless mother charged at the ferocious animal. Mustering every ounce of strength and determination, she then reached into the lion's mouth, wresting her son's head from its jaws and freed him from its grip. The child had sustained injuries to his face, head, and neck and would be transferred to a hospital. Meanwhile, the mother suffered minor injuries to her legs and hands. Law enforcement officers promptly responded to a 911 call, locating and eliminating the creature in the family's front yard. Colorado Parks and Wildlife would reveal that the lion responsible for the attack was a 2-year-old male, and while the encounter was undoubtedly terrifying, the outcome could have been even more worse if the lion had been much larger. That would be all for today's 15 parents who saved their children from aggressive animals. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more exciting and informative content like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.